And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, today we're taking a look at a game called Pipework. This game is from Korea, and it is a game in which you're going to be taking pipes, placing them on a board, trying to connect two things together. In fact, as soon as I went over the rules, I said, I feel like I played this app before, because there's an app or a computer flash game that's very similar to this. Either way, let's take a look at the game. There are 4 different colors of pipe. There's blue, yellow, and green, and the red, so all the players are going to get all the pieces of their pipe. They're going to get 2 tokens of red, yellow, green, and blue of their destinations. And then each round of the game, and there's 8 rounds, you're going to take 4 cards, or actually a card equal to the number of players, and put them up, and these are going to show different symbols. We'll get back to these. Each player is going to be given one of these cards randomly. So let's say I get this one here. A card has 4 puzzles on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. The difference between the puzzles are here. 1, you're going to put all these on the board. 2, you would put all of them except for green. A bunch of spanners are put in the middle of the table from 1 to 4. You will draw one of those. Oh, I drew 2. So I'm going to do puzzle 2 on this one. So I'm going to put out, once that's drawn, everyone's going to be building their puzzle at the same time as quickly as they can. So I'm putting out everything except for green here. And then what I need to do is I need to connect all of these, yellow to yellow, red to red, and blue to blue, using every space on the board. Well, yellow to yellow looks pretty easy. Blue to blue. Now I have to use every space on the board, so I'm going to do a little bit of chicanery here. No, that's not going to work, is it? All right, let's try a very simple blue to blue connection, like this. No, but if I do that, then red is not going to be able to come down here. So blue is going to have to tear around through that corner, and I could come up like this, but then how's red going to get there? So if I did this, I can do this, and this, and this. Great, now my blues are connected. Now I have to do red. So red, I'm going to come down like this, and go up like this. I got it. Yeah. 1 and 2, I have found, are significantly easier than 3 and 4. Now, when you add the green in, it's going to be a completely different puzzle. It really is how things are going to change. With 3 and 4, you're going to also have to use the cross piece on each card. And the cross piece, you can have, like yellow go through this way and blue this way, or you can even curve it. So yellow could do that, and blue could do this, and you're going to have to figure out the best place to place this on this board. The solutions to all these puzzles are in the rule book if you need to see them and can't figure it out. But as soon as you finish one, you will grab the lowest number out here. Once everyone has grabbed a span card, then they're going to take, of their choice, one of the scoring cards. After 8 rounds, you're going to look at the scoring cards that you have, and you're going to pick 2 of the rows. Add all the dots in those rows, and that's your final score. So if I have these 5 cards, for example, I would probably pick the bottom 2 rows. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Nice. All right, and so that is, most points is the winner of the game. Obviously, you can play this solitaire also. There you have it. Pipeworks. So Pipework is an intriguing puzzle. It is an okay game, but I still like it a lot, and I still recommend it. But I recommend it as a puzzle. So let me explain. There's an odd production thing about this game. The game comes with these plastic things, which is great, and it comes with lids for them. And when you put the lid on them, it holds all the pieces in. That's great. When you put the lid on all 4 of them, it actually doesn't fit in the box, and then the cards don't fit in the box anymore either. That's really odd. The only thing I could think of is that the lid is supposed to be put on these so I can then carry it with me and go do a puzzle somewhere else. I don't really know what why that just seems like a very strange production thing. I do like these though. These are basically just some plastic inserts, but the pipes fit into them very easy. They're easy to pull out and move around. And the whole concept of this, like I said at the beginning, It's like an app or a thing. I don't know the names of these things, but you connect stuff. Okay, it's pretty simple. But the catch here is that you need to connect them all, and then you need to fill up every spot here. So that can be hard. And I'll tell you, the ones with the cross, there were times I sat there and I was a little mind-boggled at them. I might have even had to look at the solution for one or two of them. And so you'll find that the 3s and 4s, I like that the difficulty of the numbers are, the 3s and 4s are much harder than the 1s and 2s. And it's a race. So I'm saying this is a good solitaire puzzle exercise, right? Sit there and do the puzzles. You got like 45 of them or whatever. That's great. There's a lot of puzzles. Maybe there's 50. Actually, I can just tell you right now. Yeah, there's 50 of them. 50 puzzles. And that's great. And all 50 of them have 4 different puzzles on it. So 200 puzzles. That's a lot of variety. But as a competitive thing, you can still see who gets done first. But that scoring card stuff, that's ridiculous. It's like they added it in from another game. Why would I take a card and say, well, this card has 2 of this circle and this has 2 of that circle, and at the end I add these together? That's just a ridiculous, weird scoring mechanism which makes no thematic sense and makes no sense in the game itself. Why not just give the first person 4 points, 3 points, 2 points, 1 point, or whatever you want to do? That being said, you can easily ignore that scoring system. You can easily ignore the whole game for that matter. You can get this and just do the puzzle inside, which I would recommend. It's very fun. It has some nice chunky pieces and move around. Check it out. That is Pipework. Dice Tower Judgment, approved as a puzzle.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.
Shut the door!